Hey guys, this is TJ Gfurious. Welcome to my channel. Today, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about some things about what kind of games I played and other things that happened into my life. So, because I played a lot of games, just like Need for Speed Most Wanted and many car games and many violent fighting games. And the fighting games are quite amazing because I somehow it is special to be able to defeat many enemies who come to kill you. And I played Smite also. Smite is such a game where there are gods. The gods fight against each other. The gods are fighting against each other, and there are two sides, just like in League of Legends or Dota, or just like Heroes of the Storm. This is very similar game, just here you control the here they are controlling the characters from another view, from the third person view on Smite, and in League of Legends another view. So these games are quite interesting. Need for Speed Most Wanted is a very hard game. If actually it is hard, but when it is the most hard, when it is hard mostly, then it is at that times when you have to fight against the bosses. When you fight against these bosses, then it is the toughest thing that you have to defeat all these bosses. You defeat them, but not quite easily. Just a little bit of mistake and error, not too much error, you will be left behind. And there are actually, I think, 15 racers on the blacklist, and I am the 16th, and I have to fight and race my way up to the top. And when I raced my way up to the top, then there is Razor. There is Razor, and the Razor is the toughest guy. Razor is the most dangerous one and the best. Razor is the best. First, he's the one who stole my ride, the BMW. Razor stole the BMW, and then I met Mia, uh, and Mia is a girl, and she introduced me to the blacklist. So the blacklist where I can get back my car. So if not if, but still if, maybe if I wanted, if the main character wanted to get back the BMW car, then Mia showed a blacklist of 15 people, 15 persons, 15 men, women, men and women, and there in every, before every boss there were races, some kind of races there were, and these races were circular races, were sprint races, were fast races, where you have to shift, where you have to shift where the control and where the control of the car is not automatic, it is manual. It's manual in this case. It is manual. So this Need for Speed Most Wanted is an interesting game. There are many other things in it, many other cars. First, I think I have $3,500. Maybe I have this much money, nothing more. And with this money I have to buy a new car. There are many cars that are locked, but there are some few cars with which you can there are many cars, not so many, I'm sorry, just a few cars. There are a few cars which may be bought. There is a Volkswagen. There is what other things? I don't know. Maybe I can't remember right now what kind of cars there are, what are their names of the cars, but I know that there's a Volkswagen. Maybe there's a Hyundai. Yes, Hyundai. And there were times when I chose to pay with the Hyundai, or other times with the Volkswagen. And I think that the Volkswagen is maybe better than the Hyundai, but maybe not for everyone. And since Need for Speed Most Wanted game, since the Need for Speed Most Wanted game was created, has been produced and given out into the world to buy the electronic way, or in another way, electronic or let's see what electronic or DVD way. So after, not even after, even before the Need for Speed Most Wanted game, there was the Need for Speed Underground. After that, and then Underground and the Need for Speed Carbon. In another video, I will talk about Need for Speed Carbon, but for this video, the main topic is Need for Speed Most Wanted. Everything that I know, I will talk to you about. I will talk to you about everything I know about Need for Speed Most Wanted and what things happened to me. There are some curvy roads, and this is a street race. We are I have to go on the highway, and the other other places the highway.
Nem, csak mondtam
and
neked,
beside me some people are talking. I'm not even giving a damn. Just have to get away so that you cannot hear what others say, what my mother is speaking with my father. Need for Speed Most Wanted, there are 15 racers, and I know that there is a Razor, there is L running, there is Jazz, Diaz, and there are possibilities for every boss race. If you beat a boss, then it is possible for you to if you beat a boss, then it is possible for you to well, let's say, how can I say it? It is possible to win his car. I'm going to sit down here. You are able to win a car, money, or some tunable item, some piece. And there were times when I somehow by success, by accident, I got the car, the opponent's car, the opponent boss's car. If you play in Need for Speed Most Wanted, just the races that are the current boss's first tries, first tests. So you are tested in Need for Speed Most Wanted. You are tested with a few races because if these races would not be, then the boss would be alone. But when every race, every required race is completed, then the boss will be available to uh, to race with. And when it is speech, it is talk about the boss. Then you race with the boss alone. Just the both of you, just the both of us is going to be uh, are going to be the ones who play. No more rivals. Just the one who is who's the boss and you. Just the two of you are racing. The two people, the hero and the boss, just like in the fighting games. And also, in when before you could meet the boss and race with him, there are speedometers, so that it is said, it is not said, it is acquired from you, that from a starting point, or somewhere you go with 120 kilometers per hour, uh, or kilometer per hour per second. It is or if you are able to speed up the car so fast to reach 120 kilometers per hour, then and if you can, and with this speed, with 120 and maybe even more, uh, maybe even higher, bigger speed, if uh, you are able to speed up so high to get through the speedometer. uh, if you uh, if you reached the required speed and entered the speedometer gate, then it is a success. Then the mission will be completed and you are going to get cash, because in every uh, what I want to say, every race there is there are hard times. Yes, I'm sorry, I forgot what truly I want to say, but I will say something else now. That in this Need for Speed Most Wanted game, there are cops. The cops are chasing you, and there can be a 6-star cops. Then as you go and you are not able to get rid of the cops, then what's going to happen? More cops will come. They will come with SUVs, and even with an helicopter, with a chopper. They come, and it's very hard to escape from them. There are some places where if you um, go through a pillar or something you go to that is breakable, then the cops that are coming that come after you, they will be trapped, and not trapped, actually they will be crushed by the trap that I released on them. And what is interesting thing, that it's some kind of maybe cheating, or maybe not even cheating, this is just a mod that you can play the game with a cop car. And I also want to say that which cars are that I like the most. So one is the Lamborghini. This is not what I want to say, I'm sorry. One is first is the Mercedes McLaren, then the Lamborghini Murcielago. There is another car, Lamborghini Gallardo. It's still good. I like this too. And there's the Aston Martin, Dodge, then Dodge Viper. There is Hyundai, Volkswagen, BMW, Porsche. The Porsche cars are small but fast, or thin, small, interesting, beautiful cars. And here I'm talking outside in nature. I have here the wood has been worked on. My father cut down the um, the trees, um, the tree's skin. This is how I can say it. Um, he peeled off with the axe the skin of the tree. I don't know what's the correct word for skin, or the tree skin, but I think you know what I'm talking about, what I want to say. And I've seen many things in Need for Speed Most Wanted, and I've had multiple times a lot of trouble with the cops. I've had a lot of trouble with them. They chased me a lot, and there are even such races, such challenges where you have to race, and in every time when you try to complete this race,